Good morning.
Say good morning, Lightning McQueen.
Good morning, Lightning McQueen.
Good morning.
Good morning, Teddy.
Good morning.
So it is, let's see, it's a little after 8 o'clock and daylight savings just happened yesterday and my kids are still sleeping, or my son just woke up. I've been in a hurry to get my makeup done and get ready before they woke up because I'm going to a conference in Austin, the B conference. So then I'm gonna take them to my mom's house so that my sisters can keep an eye on them while I run downtown for this conference. Hi, you ready to get dressed?
You're talking to me with your sister.
I'm talking to my sister?
You're talking to me with my sister.
The mirror, your sister?
Yeah.
If you've seen Finding Nemo, that one girl, what's her name, Flo?
No.
The fish? She talks about her sister being
What's
her
in
reflection.
there?
So I'm almost done getting ready, and no, I'm not showing up to the thing like this, but I just wanted to show what I do when I'm trying to do a quick style to my hair. I'll do about 4 or more if I have time, big chunky braids. I just dampen my hair with some water and then I rub in some leave-in either conditioner. I like to use styling cream. Today I'm using this Beautiful Textures Moisture Butter whipped cream. It's really humid. It might not have much effect, but I'll leave us in. I'm gonna take my kids, drop them off, drive to where I'm going. Once I park, I'm gonna take my hair down and hopefully we'll have more defined waves versus just a big fro, which will probably be by the end of the day anyway. To Granny's house we go.
I did nothing.
Oh, don't do the doorbell.
I did a doorbell.
Don't do the doorbell. Oh, here I am again, taking my hair down in the car. You might notice a trend, and I don't know how well this lasted. I was trying to blast the heat as I was driving to help it maybe dry a little faster, but I can tell it's really kind of gloomy and humid outside. It rained yesterday, so even if this does have a nice defined wave, I know it's gonna last about 5 seconds in this humidity. So far so good. I love that product. It seems to be good at least getting a nice defined look for a second. My hair is still a little damp, but it's okay, at least it's moisturized. And with the humidity, it doesn't really matter anyway. So ideally, I would have braided my hair last night and then taken it out today, and it would have been dry, and maybe it would have lasted 10 seconds instead of 5 in this humidity. Just kidding. It probably would have lasted a couple hours or something, but this isn't gonna last. Now I'm going to put on a quick lipstick because I didn't get to do this. All right, so I'm going to head into the conference now. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna pull out my camera, but if it's not awkward, I'll try. I haven't even made it up to the resort yet, and my hair is already starting to grow out. That's what I get for not doing valet parking.
You just go to her and tell her about you or someone you love, and she writes a poem about them.
That's
Right
so
there.
cool.
Yeah,
And it's
right
so
there.
amazing.
I have one right here. I'll put you on my blog.
Hello. Hey. How you doing?
Don't mind the crack, I dropped it the other day.
Hi. I'm gonna come down here. Are you live blogging?
No, this is recorded.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
this
you're
is my
gonna
editing later, yeah.
Yeah, let's edit that one.
This is what we'll be at 2 a.m. when I'll be like, okay. I guess for my kids.
What are their names?
Jada and Tyree.
What else do they like to do?
They love Disney.
What are your favorite Disney characters or movies?
My son loves Lightning McQueen, and my daughter loves Moana. Thank you so much. This is so cool.
My blog is called Craft, creating really awesome fun things.
Yay! Jamie, you're beautiful.
Using or I'm passionate about, there are other people who are doing the same thing. Like the whole 4 or 5 books already in her head. The characters won't leave her alone, and I'm like, I don't even know what that means.
I'm Gabrielle Blair of Design Mom.
Awesome. Were you a mentor today?
I was not. I was a mentee.
Oh, mentee.
I was learning about how can I get some investment funding, which I would like to build Alt Summit a little bigger, and I might need some investment funding to do that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And Lori?
Hi, I'm Lori. I'm at Lori Media, my own site, which I'm rarely on these days, but I run community for Mom 2.0 Summit as well, and you can find us at mom2.com.
Awesome. Thank you. Getting my LinkedIn updated. I am leaving the B conference that was in Austin. It was an amazing conference for women. There were like a lot of inspiring people there speaking about their careers, how they got where they are, talking about pivoting from one career to another, talking about being, you know, following your passions and stuff. It was just, I always love things like this because they're just a good pick-me-up and like a refresher of things that I want to be doing or maybe should be doing. It was really cool getting a custom poem. I can't wait to read that to my kids when we get home. Like a poem written right there on the spot. That was pretty awesome. And Jada has gymnastics tonight where she will practice. She just got her back walkover, so she's going to be working on that tonight. Yeah, maybe we'll have another pizza night. I don't know. We love pizza nights, if you couldn't tell. But my hair, obviously, is a lot bigger than it was this morning. But luckily, big hair is in. Heading home.
Wow.
Wow, that's a good one. Good job.
Why am I keep bending my arm? It's because they're pushing me down.
Lock those arms. It's time to focus on arms. You didn't lock your arms or lift your leg.
I can't do it.
Thought she had gymnastics today, but apparently they're closed for spring break. So we're getting our pizza night started early, and I wanted to show her a surprise that we got while at the conference. She types poems on a typewriter that looks like that.
What says this? Like a purse or something?
It's like a typewriter that people type on, kind of like an old computer, except there's no computer screen, so there's a stamp of a typewriter. She said, pick out a piece of paper and tell me a little bit about your kids. And I said I wanted her to write a poem for you guys.
Wait, a poem for us?
And I said, well, they love to play pretend. So this is what she wrote for you guys, okay?
Uh-huh.
When tomorrow comes for Jada and Tyree, you will not be a girl and a boy, but a princess and a dinosaur. Adventuring in forest of Hawaiian warmth, racetracks where it doesn't matter. Princesses and dinosaurs do not race cars. It's your imagination. Pretend whatever you want, and there you are. Do you like it? All right, so I'm home, we're done eating pizza, and I have some time to sit and kind of reflect on the day. At the B conference, it was really cool meeting so many different people who were on different career paths, and a lot of people who were, you know, different places in their journey. There were some bloggers, there were business people, there were authors, there were all sorts of people there. So it wasn't just, you know, a blogging conference, which I really enjoyed. I did do some vlogging while there. One thing that kept coming up was people were asking, you know, oh, how's it going? And how do you like it? And the more I talked to people, the more I realized, you know, I'm actually really enjoying this. It reminded me of when I started my blog almost 9 years ago. I was a journalist at the time. I was working full time as a reporter and anchor. And I started my blog because I wanted a place to write creatively and not be stuck into my, you know, news hole. I just kind of wanted a place to be a creative writer and to do creative storytelling and things like that. Still a creative outlet for me, but at the same time, it's become a business. So I've kind of found myself being a little more guarded about what I share and what I say, wanting to make sure that I kind of stay on brand sometimes. And I guess that's one thing that I like about this vlog so far is that it's really random and just a chance for me to just whatever comes out, be myself, tell my story, tell our story, you know, our family story from day to day, just what we're thinking, what we're doing. It's really kind of how my blog started all those years ago. That's been one thing I've been enjoying, is just the randomness and being able to say whatever and not having to overthink it too much. And then another thing that people were asking me is, what about live video? Do you do a lot of live video? And I was like, no, you know, I don't really do too much of that. I mean, sometimes I'll do it if I'm someplace interesting and I'll start streaming live, but I don't just sit down and talk like this live. I could, and I did for a little bit on Periscope, but I just felt like I'm so, I don't know, uninteresting. I feel like if I'm gonna go live and talk for a while, then I want something specific to talk about, maybe teach people. I don't know, maybe I don't need to feel that way. With this, it gives me still that creative outlet. You know, I like to edit, I like to tell a story, I like to, you know, blend things together from our day and not just, you know, one little moment. Also, when I look back at these videos, I like to not just see me talking to the camera, but also seeing my kids, because those are my favorite things to look back at when I'm looking at my old YouTube videos and seeing my kids when they were babies, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Another thing that's coming up is talking about another kid, but we're gonna have to go into that another day. That's a whole nother vlog we're gonna have to have a conversation about later. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying these so far, because I am. I'm halfway through the month. I have an announcement in a few days that I'm gonna make that may affect this vlog a little bit, and then also hopefully just gonna be planning on what else I'm gonna be, you know, vlogging about after this month, you know, what I'm gonna be doing. I have a few ideas, and I'm kind of gonna write things down and maybe try some of them out in a few vlogs and see how it goes. But I'd love to know if you have any questions for me. That's something I want to do in an upcoming vlog as a Q&A. So if you have any questions for me, I got a couple questions on Instagram about homeschooling. I think I've seen some questions about hair. Just, you know, anything you want to know, ask me in the comments. I'm an open book and I'll share it. I'll try to answer as many as I can, or all of them, why not, in an upcoming YouTube video. And I wanted to share one thing that I learned today at the conference that really touched me. Like, it's something that I know I've heard before in a different way, but today when I heard it, it was just like, wow. So I'm gonna share it with you. I don't have the exact quote, and I think I did write down the book that this is from, and maybe I will write it in the comments or in the description box if I remember, because it's not in this room, and if I leave this room, my kids are gonna attack me. So I'm just gonna paraphrase what I remember. In the history of time, there has never been this. There's never been you. There's never been a you that has existed in the entire history of the universe. And there will never, ever be another you that exists for the rest of eternity. So you have these 100 or so years on this planet to be you and to share that and to give that gift to the world and to the universe and to people that you're around. So think about that and what that means and what you can do and how that maybe changes your outlook. That was something that really touched me today, and I was just like, wow, I really needed to hear that. I needed that reminder. Like with starting this vlog, what kept me back for so long is, oh, there's, you know, millions of vloggers, there's millions of videos. What am I going to talk about? I'm not going to talk about my hair routine. There's people who have better hairstyles and know how to do their hair better than I do. There's other family vloggers with cute families and cute babies, and, you know, like, what am I going to be? How am I different? And I still battle with that a lot. Do you know what? Like, maybe there are similar people out there, but there is no one exactly like me. There's no one exactly like you. And there never will be. There never was and there never will be. And that is something I needed to hear, and a little tidbit I thought I would share with you today. Remember to leave me a comment if you have any questions for me for an upcoming Q&A video, and I'll see you tomorrow.